Good evening and a warm and loving welcome to you all on this Good Friday evening. I hope you're all really well.
Evening, everybody.
Good evening, everyone.
I know
Happy
the titles were a little bit long tonight, but Michael went out for a walk and took so many beautiful photographs. I wanted to get as many as I could on. My bad. I love them.
Are you, Catherine?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello,
Cheryl, Jacqueline, Catherine,
Gail,
Sky, Deborah,
Lisa Walker. Lisa Walker, it was lovely to see you the other day. It was really nice. And it was so nice to be back on the caravan site. Oh, even though it was just for a few hours, but it was still lovely. Thank you, Cheryl. I know it was the music's lovely, and Michael took some gorgeous photographs, and he really caught some nice shots of wildlife while he was out.
I like the ladybird on the tree. I think that's beautiful. Yeah,
he managed to get 3 of it, and I couldn't decide which one, but that one was gorgeous. And the Red Admiral butterfly? No, I can't remember.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's nice.
Beautiful butterfly. And he took one of a moorhen as well in the middle of the lake. It was gorgeous. But I know it's
happy Easter weekend to everybody.
Yes, and I can't wait for Easter Sunday because I've got an Easter egg. I know.
That's not for you, Tony. That's for Horace and Pippin.
It's not. It's mine. It's all mine because it's milk. It's dairy free.
Well, I ain't got one. I ain't got an Easter egg.
He'll have a really huge one hidden somewhere, Jean, and he'll present it to you. Easter morning.
I doubt it. I'll have some of Cohen's.
I've got one, but I had to buy my own.
That's me, Irene, love. If I wanted one, I'd have to buy my own. And I don't like diabetic chocolate, so
no.
Oh
no.
Bless. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying it, and considering it was supposed to be a bit of a yucky day today, it was lovely.
It's quite nice.
It's been beautiful, yeah. Been to the garden centre.
Oh, we'll have to go. We need to get our pots sorted out.
I just need a pot to sort mine out. I don't need no else in the pot.
Oh, thank you, Pam. I've changed the colours. They're nice. I like that one. I brought them back from the caravan and I thought I'm going to use them.
Why not?
They'll be going back with him next week.
Probably.
A week after.
Depends how long we're planning on staying there. Michael's got to be back for Wednesday to do his uni. So we might just be down for a couple of days and then go back for the weekend so we can get the internet fitted.
Yay!
And I can be at the caravan and do my services from there.
And I'll be going to caravan. So you might see me doing my services with Tony at his caravan.
Yes, indeed.
Guess where I'll be going? I'll be going to stay at home.
You can come with me, love. You can come with me. We'll send Stuart home.
I know I can, darling.
Oh,
I know.
You can't send Stuart home. Bless him.
Why?
He likes puddling at the caravan and doing bits and pieces.
Yeah, he does. He's always doing something. He gets fed up if not, doesn't he?
Thank you, Sky. And happy Easter, John, to you and Sue as well. Okay, we will kick off, as always, with an opening prayer followed by the Lord's Prayer. And then I'm sure Pam down there will give us a lovely poem.
Yes, I've been in the archives again. This one's from 1982.
I've got one to send to you, actually, that Sue wrote and John sent on to me. So when I've dug it out of my messages, I'll send it over to you, sweetheart.
All right, sweetheart. Not a problem. Thank you. And thank you for, who was it who sent it?
Sue and John Parry.
Oh, thank you, Sue and John Parry. As soon as I get it, I'll write it out and then I'll let you know when I'm reading it out.
Thank you. Okay, could we blend our energies together, please, friends, and join in this silence as we say, Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we are truly thankful for being able to gather together in your name tonight. We ask for your blessing upon these proceedings, and we promise that everything we do will be done with love, honesty, and praise in our hearts. May we humbly ask that our guides come forward to support and inspire us and allow us to become vessels of communication. We promise that when this service is over, you shall have returned to you everything which is rightfully yours, with love, honour and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
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 Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Now then, which one am I doing? I've got two here that I've written out.
Do both. Yeah.
I'll do this one, and I'll do the other one on Sunday because that's. But I'll do this one because it's Easter, and August 1982 when I wrote this. It's only a short one, and it's just called "I Love You."
Oh.
I love you for the happiness you bring to me each day. I love you for the kindness of your always thoughtful way. I love you for the tenderness that lies within your heart. I love you for the way you say, I'll miss you when we part. I love you for your patience when I do something wrong. I love you for your laughter that lingers like a song. I love you for the gentle way you cheer me when I'm sad. I love you for the little things you do to make me glad. I love you for the faith and strength that you have given me. I love you for your beauty that you help me to see. I love you for your love for me, so constant and so true. But most of all, my darling, I love you because you are you.
Oh. That's
I love
nice.
that.
Sweet. That's sweet.
It is, isn't
it? I really like that one.
It's sweet.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Surprising what gems I'm finding out of the archives.
Right, sweet that. That was her first love and all she wrote that for.
Ah, no.
Well, yes, it was actually. It was, yes.
Hello, Lisa Scott.
Then he went and left me. So, but anyway,
oh, bless you.
It doesn't matter because it's. I thought it was nice, and with it being Easter and being a nice day, I thought we'll have something a little bit brighter.
It was nice, that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gail Brown, I've put you in my healing book, and I'm sure Irene has as well. I've just noticed that thing earlier up. So
yes, you're in my healing book as well, Gail.
You're in our healing books, yes. Okay. Without further ado, we will crack on with the service. Has anybody got a link that they would like to share?
Have you got a link, Irene?
Well, I've had somebody with me all day, and it's a gentleman that I've had with me, and he's all he's given me is the Hollies Look Through Any Window. And so somebody must like 60 music or be a Hollies fan, or they're looking for something that's not in the house, because to me, looking through every window, you're searching for something that you can't find. Maybe it's something that you need to see that's inside of you, or maybe it's something or somebody, or you're expecting something. It's given me the name of Roger. That could be his name. I don't know. He hasn't told me. He stands about 5'6" to 5'10", and he's got a nicely rounded face. He's not got a long thin face. He's got a nicely rounded face, and he's quite handsome actually. He's got lovely eyes, and he's got a lovely smile, and he's telling me that he's a proper, as well as being a gentleman, he was also a gentleman. He's also, now I know that there's a song, so again, this gentleman loved his music because he's giving me all the 50s, 60s, 70s songs, and now he's giving me Gloria. Do you know the song Gloria? I think that's from the 80s, though.
It was. I've forgotten her name. Anyway, she'll come back to
I
me.
can remember the song, but
Yeah, because it was such a high-powered song, but it was lovely. So again, I don't know if Gloria relates to somebody that he knew, somebody in the family, or if it's just the name of the song. But he wants to talk to somebody about, there's concerns about a lady that's down here at the moment that is not very well. He's not telling me what is wrong, but that's not for me to know. But he's just wanting to give this lady some healing, and he's wanting to let her know that he's around her. Deborah, you can take Roger, husband's friend, and he loved music, especially the 50s. Okay, Deborah, thank you, sweetheart. Can you, so you'd understand the other ones as well? Laura Branigan, Michael says, that's it. Laura, that's it, yeah. Right, okay. And can you take the name Gloria, Deborah, as well? Or is it just because somebody around liked that song? And if you can understand the lady down here that's a little bit unwell at the moment, that he wants to make sure that she's okay and that she's being looked after, that would be good. He's also talking about the children or grandchildren. Right, okay. He's talking about 4 in the family, so I don't know if that's 4 children, 4 grandchildren, or if it's mum and 3 or mum and dad and 2. I don't know, but he's talking about 4 in the family. He liked that song. That's lovely. Thank you, Deborah. I did as well. I thought it was a brilliant song. But he specifically wants to talk about the lady that's a little bit unwell, Deborah. He knows that she's struggling a little bit. This is what he's telling me, because she feels very tired. He's telling me, and he can see her, and she just wants to do a lot of sleeping, if that, or resting, if that makes any sense to you. Mum, dad, and 2 children. Thank you, sweetheart. That's wonderful. He's bless you, thank you. He's just said, as well as the healing, he wants to wrap her in music as well. And some of the songs that he used to listen to, I can't mention them all because he's giving me a great big list here, but I can't mention them all. But could he just say, whoever this is for, listen to all the songs that he used to listen to, and in the words of the songs you'll find the messages, if you understand that, sweetheart. Could be his sisters. Okay, sweetheart. Right, he's also, would you understand, Deborah, where this jewellery been left? Because he's playing with my wedding ring, and when they do that, I know there's jewellery that's he loved all sorts of music. That's absolutely fine, but there's one particular one that he used to play, and this is the one that he wants you to play for this lady. Okay. And of course he comes with lots and lots of love, and he's asked me to give you some of my healing irises, my purple healing irises as well. And oh, Jula, oh, that's wonderful, thank you. Come on, anything else, sweetheart? And would you just tell her how much he loves her, sweetheart? He just wants that to come across, because he's giving, he's just opening his arms and wanting to give her a great big hug and kiss. And he also wants to let her know that he's now with his spirit family, so he's not on his own. So I don't know if it's this lady that's been asking questions or somebody else, but he's with his spirit family and he's not on his own, and he's back to his normal self. And that's all I've got for you, sweetheart. So I'll see if our lovely Jean or our lovely Tony's got anything for you, sweetheart, and I'll say good night and God bless.
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't got that connection. I've got a different link. Right, okay. Tony? Tony, have you? Because I haven't.
I don't think I have, actually. Because I've got
mine's feel different.
Ding Dong Dell, Pussies in the Well, to go with the nursery rhymes I had earlier.
Right.
We've had nursery rhymes.
Tony's just been saying that when I come on, Tony come on, I was singing Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Tony said it. No,
you
it
were
wasn't. I was
singing,
singing.
how much is that little
How
dog?
much is that doggy in the window?
All
But then I
right,
said
yeah.
to
And I
Tony,
said,
Tony said
oh, I've
something
been
else.
singing Mary, Mary, quite contrary. And
And
Jean
I got
went,
that
I
wrong,
had
went
that
back home.
earlier.
We'd both got an
Right,
headache. Well,
okay.
pressure, didn't we?
Pressure on the
his
head.
Oh, bless you.
So
But-
I think we've got probably the same.
Let's go with it, Deborah, and see if it is for you. If not, then it's a different link, and I apologise. But like Jean said, when she came on, she was singing How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? And I said, oh, and I've been singing Mary, Mary, quite contrary. And she said, oh, I had that earlier. And then I said, I've got this banging headache, pressure on the top of my head. But
Right.
as I'm talking, I feel I've got a gentleman's energy that's connecting with that. And this gentleman's bringing himself forward very much in a fatherly energy, which could be a father, grandfather, or somebody who was a father figure while he was on Earth plane. And he's telling me he got to a nice age. And I don't get ages very accurately, but I feel like I'm going past into my 70s, perhaps even into my 80s. But I don't feel I was frail at that age. I feel like I was still quite in shape and could do a lot for myself and could still live independently. I don't feel I was in residential care or living with family. I feel like I could still manage the bits of jobs around the house with a little bit of help here and there with the heavier stuff. So I feel like I was quite healthy and fit into my latter years. And I do feel like his life just stopped quickly. So I don't know what it was. He's not giving me any sort of passing condition, but I don't feel like he's given me anything that feels like something that would have taken him downhill and he would have struggled on. Does that make sense? So I feel like his life stopped quickly. So if it was an illness, it was a very, very quick illness and he was gone. It wasn't like he had a cancer condition that took quite a long time to go. But he really doesn't want to dwell on that at all. He's just like, yeah, that was what it was, and I couldn't do it. Bless you. That sounds quite right, Zoe. So let's go with it. Would you understand that he was really fit and on top form? If he hadn't had a stroke, then he would have gone on for goodness knows how long. And Deborah, you can't take that. So it does sound like I'm with Zoe Brown then.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetheart. Why I've been getting nursery rhymes and Jean's been getting nursery rhymes, then if this connects, I don't know. But I got Mary, Mary, quite contrary. So the name Mary or
mean something.
The song, hello Ed, must mean something around him. And Jean got how much was that?
Just them doggy in the window.
So
that's got
out
to
the
be
blue, He would have gone on for years. So thank you, Zoe. That's really nice validation. Mary was his wife.
So we've got that.
Bless you.
Wow.
We were just singing them. It was so weird.
It was really strange. Lisa Scott, your granddad was fit and healthy, independent, right, and came very poorly, and your nana was called
listening
Mary.
As well. Then.
Okay, so you listening as well then, sweetheart. Mary was your grandma. Brilliant. That's fine. How much was that doggy in the window? Must mean something as well, sweetheart. And that explains the pressure in the head, then a stroke.
Because
it's gone now. It's gone now.
It was so funny when we come on screen, weren't it, Tony? We'd all
both sat like this. It's like, oh my God.
Would anybody like to come on screen?
Zoe, if you want to come on screen for the reading, the link's pinned at the bottom of the comments if you want to come through. If you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. It's not a condition of the reading. He used to sing How Much Is That Doggy to You? Perfect.
Right, because
I'm also seeing in my mind's eye black and white films, and I feel like they're more like the James Cagney gangstery films than comedy films. I feel like you know, the Al Capones and the Bonnie and Clydes and stuff
Yeah, we're
like
just gonna
that.
say Bonnie
That's
and
what I'm
Clyde.
getting. So he must have liked that genre of film as well, sweetheart. His energy is a lovely energy. I feel I know Irene said about a gentleman, but it feels like he was a gentleman as he's coming in. His energy is really calm and it's lovely, and it feels quite playful as well. So I know he would have been the type of guy that would have been quite playful around family as well, sweetheart. As he's connecting, I feel like there is a lady with him in spirit, but for some reason her energy is not coming through to me. So whether Jean might pick up on her, I don't know. But I just know she's standing with him. So it would be either his wife or his sister or somebody who would stand alongside him. I feel with him, I want to be wearing a jacket and trousers, but I don't feel like it would have been a suit. I feel like it would have been like a sports jacket and either a pair of cords or a pair of trousers that he would have worn. And he's making me want to button up my shirts as well. So I know he would have worn proper shirts. I don't know if he wore them all the time or if he just wore them when he went out somewhere more formal, but I know he would have worn formal shirts as well, as he's given me that energy. Sweetheart, he's coming around you at the minute and he's coming through feeling very protective of you, if that makes sense. He used to wear suits all the time, very well dressed. Okay, that's fine. I mistook that then because I thought it was a sports coat he
But
was
you did
putting
say
on me.
a jacket and trousers.
Jacket and
obviously.
trousers.
Yeah.
I thought it was a sports coat. And yes, to formal shirts, that's fine. Like I say, he feels like he's around you and he's feeling very protective of you at the minute, sweetheart, if that makes sense. What he's making me feel is like he's protecting you from something out there. I don't know if this is a situation that he's protecting you from, or there's somebody who's made you going through a difficult time. That's fine. He's not opening up to me, sweetheart. I feel this man's very private, so he's just given me enough so I know to give you the right information. It doesn't feel like he wants to go into detail with me, sweetheart. For some reason, darling, he's just showing me a river, and it's as if I'm standing watching the water. So I don't know if he's fishing or if he likes to walk, and he would just stand and enjoy the peace and quiet next to a river, or why a river is important. But I feel like I'm standing on a riverbank and there's a river. Obviously, if I'm standing on a riverbank.
It's a dried up, Tony. It's a dried up.
It's a dried up riverbank. That's what it is.
Oh, dear.
No. He is giving me the sense that somebody around you takes after him. You've just been to a river today. That's fine. That's fine. I just know I'm standing by water. So he was with you today then, sweetheart, while he's there. You would understand somebody around you takes after him a lot. And I feel like he's saying he wants to put thumbs up to that person as well because they've done really well. He's also, sweetheart, showing me a scroll, you know, like a degree scroll with a ribbon on it. Would you understand somebody who's studying for something or has just passed an exam in something? Because, like I say, he's showing me this scroll tied up as if it's a degree that... I'm only saying degree because mine came like that with a red ribbon on it. Yeah. Actually, the one that they gave me when I had my ceremony was just blank. You're studying a degree now. Well done, sweetheart. Yeah. He's giving you thumbs up for that then. I hope it's not like mine because, like I said, I got a blank scroll. I had to hand it back as I went off the stage, and then mine came through the post in a tube.
I think they threw mine at me.
Anyway, so he's proud of you, sweetheart, and he's so pleased you're doing this because, like I say, I'm still got my thumbs up. All right, darling. Would you understand where the younger energy is? And I don't know if it's a male or a female energy that he's referencing here on Earth plane. And this person is he's saying in the past there was a little bit of concern around them. I don't feel this was behaviour related. I feel this might have been health related. And people were just a little bit concerned of how this was going to turn out. But again, I've got my thumbs up, so it must have turned out all right. And he's just wanting to be around the, oh, come on, 3 or 4. He put 3 fingers up and then he's put my little finger up as well. So either there's 3 boys and a girl, 3 girls and a boy, or there's 3 here, 1 in spirit, but somewhere around the family there'll be the 4 that he wants to relate to, and there's 3 the same and 1 different. That's the only way I can explain that one to you, sweetheart, and I hope you can place that. As he's turning around and walking away from his sweetheart, I just got a whiff of something like Old Spice aftershave. So that must ring a bell, and I can actually see the bottle because it was a white bottle with a little stopper in the top, and I can see the bottle. So 3 children, 2 are autistic with learning disabilities.
Oh,
Well, there's something where there's 1 connected around there as well, sweetheart. Oh yeah, 3, but 1's different. Right, okay. All I can say to you, darling, is that if he's around and about you, he's doing his best to help with that situation. Okay, where are we going now then? Like I say, as he's turning around from me, I've got this smell of Old Spice aftershave, and he wants to acknowledge that he's handing me this jacket again. Would you understand somebody would have one of his jackets, or there was something special about the jacket at the moment, sweetheart, because he's handing me this jacket again. I don't know if somebody made a cushion out of one of his jackets or something, but he's just talking about this jacket. Like I said, he is around you, sweetheart. He'll be around your son as well, and he'll be doing everything that, not just him, but everybody in spirit will be doing everything they can to help with that. And I've got you down in my healing book as well, sweetheart. Just to, you have his hat. No, there's something about a jacket as well. If I can't change a jacket into a hat, but if you look around the family, there might be something with a jacket. Somebody might use it as a walking coat or something, but he just handed it to me. So I know there's something relevant with a jacket. That's all I have, sweetheart. And I will hand you on to Jean and see if Jean's got anything.
I'll just give a little bit because you said most of what we talked about earlier, Tony. We're saying, but can I just say, Zoe, sweetheart, I know you're saying that your boy's struggling, but in spirit they are doing everything they can, darling. They are helping as much. You might not think so at the minute because you don't get everything straight at once, but there's more than one person helping, if you can understand that, sweetheart, with your situation. And I know we talked about the films, but when Tony said Bonnie and Clyde, I got Bonnie and Clyde. But I don't know if you can understand where somebody was like Bonnie and Clyde. I'm not saying went off shooting and robbing. I'm not saying that at all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they went off, you know, in black cabs but just the mannerisms, I've got to say, the characteristics and things like that were a bit like them. You know, that type of thing. They laughed at one another and they moaned at one another, but they fetched that film back in. But please don't think they went shooting at somebody and robbing shops, because they didn't. Not all them years ago anyway. Because they fetching that in again, darling. So I do know that means something to you, whether it's a joke or not. But they are talking also about fancy dress. So I don't know if you can understand where somebody went as this in a fancy dress. I'm not sure. Or you can understand the fancy dress because they're fetching this in again. Okay, love, as they're talking here, I've got to bring the lady in because obviously the gentleman's said a lot, but can I just bring the lady in? And the lady is saying, I do feel as though she's connected to this gentleman. So whether it be, like Tony said, wife or a lady connection somewhere along, we have to go careful. But she's there with him and she's coming in, sweetheart, and she's saying, but you have sensed her. She says, I know that she's sensed me because she's looked a couple of times. So I know that you've looked round a couple of times, Zoe, and you've thought somebody was looking at you, or you send somebody with you, because she says, I've been with you, darling. Okay. All right. Tony mentioned allspice, but I got the Brut. So I don't know if we swapped. They've given me old Brut. Well, it's not old anymore. It's come back, hasn't it? I love smell of Brut. Grandmother was Mary. That's the songwriter beginning. Because she's there, sweetheart. And I do know this lady wasn't very tall. She's making reference here, sweetheart, okay? But she's saying that you have got some of her in you, so you can stand and you can do things what you think you can't do, darling. So I don't know if you're getting a bit, letting yourself get a bit down. I know you're doing a degree and things like that, and I've noticed that you've been struggling, but she's saying you've come a long way to where people would think you would get. Can you understand that, sweetheart? She says you should walk tall because you've had your struggles in life and you're coping with everything. You're doing a degree on top of it. So it just shows you how strong you can be. And this lady was strong as well, sweetheart. And you're just coming in after her. I want to give you some tulips. She's giving me some tulips for you, sweetheart. And I know tulips are the spring flower. All right. Plus, I saw that on telly last night, so I know where a tulip is. You can go on, sweetheart, because you've got these two what's holding you up. All right. There's more in spirit. I'm not saying you ain't got more family in spirit, because I do know you have. But you've got this lady and gentleman there what's holding you up. They're holding you up, and you'll keep going and you'll get to where you want to become. Thank you, because she's giving you those, darling. Can you understand and know which one with the... I'm not saying which one with the smoker, but I've got a smoker and the smoked heavy, because I've got the yellow nicotine. So I don't know if there were the really strong cigs what didn't have tips on. So I'm going back years and years with this, because I've got the strong smeller, either Port Drive or is it Riedel or something like that they had. I'm not sure.
Senior service. Senior service as well.
But I know there's this, sweetheart, as well. And I know you said you've got Grandad's hat, but they've just mentioned, I know Tony mentioned the jacket, but you can understand the jacket. But he's saying, I don't know. Right, thank you. But Tony mentioned the jacket, darling, but this gentleman's saying, do you know if they put the wrong jacket on him or the wrong suit in his coffin? Because I feel he's still mentioning the jacket, Tony. And I don't know if they put the wrong suit on or something to do. I'm not sure. But he's fetching it back in, darling. And it don't matter, he says, because he didn't need it. But, you know, they don't matter if you're nude. It don't matter to them. But it's just making reference to that jacket again, the coat again, darling, okay? Oh, he's just said, I don't know why you've said this. See if you can find out, sweetheart, because if he's fetched it back to Tony twice and he's fetched it to me, obviously, that means something. And I don't know if you've got cold feet, darling, but he's put me the thick socks on, what you'd have in winter, thermal socks. So I don't know if you feel cold, but he's put them on, or he did, sweetheart, because he's put me them on. But there's so much love from this gentleman and this lady. Okay, can I just give you the month of April, darling, because there's an anniversary in the month of April. Okay. And I've also got to give you the month of August. And I want to take you to the first of a month, which means something. Right. That's fine, darling, because they give me thermal socks. So you can take the dates as well, sweetheart. The April and the August and the first of a month they're bringing in. And they are, oh, bless him, he's just saying, keep up with the good work. Keep up the good work.
Oh, 5.
Oh.
Wow.
August is my son's birthday. Thank you, sweetheart, just for confirmation. Keep up the good work, darling, and you will get there, and they're there for you. And I want to leave Spirit's love with you, sweetheart. Now, night and God bless. You'll get there. You will. You'll get there.
Definitely. You're more than welcome.
I've still got how much is that doggy? I don't know if you're going to buy a doggy, but I've still got how much is that doggy in the window. So I don't know if they're hinting on you getting a dog. I don't know. It might be a good thing, but I've just heard it again. Have you anything to carry on with that one, Irene? If not, I've got another link.
the only thing that I've got is going back to the black and white, Zoe, is I got Elliot Ness and the Untouchables. So I don't know if Dad liked that one, but it was another one that was with the American gangsters in it. He was the FBI, wasn't he? So, but that's all I've got, Zoe. I'm sorry, but Jean and Tony have said most of it anyway.
Can I
So-
just
You
ask,
can.
is Catherine Jones on? Because
Catherine
Catherine's
Jones.
were a friend of mine. I just want to know if she's still on. I know it's Catherine Mitchell. Catherine,
Oh,
are
the
you on,
lady-
love? If she's not, then I'm not going to go nowhere with it because I know it's her mum. And I know mum's just passed and I've got a mum. Are you on, Catherine? It's Catherine Jones. But
I know
her
she
as
was on
Mitchell.
first thing because she said hello
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. Well, I've got a mum and I know mum's only just passed and she's just come. But I don't want to, let her start coming through and
Yeah.
if she's still not on because
No, she hasn't come up
And
yet.
Amanda
You're
Hurst
welcome,
is
Zoe,
saying she
darling.
can't say hello.
Who's
She
that?
can't comment on the live stream. Amanda Hurst.
Oh,
Oh.
that's strange.
So
Oh no.
I'm going to leave Catherine, not leave like Catherine's mum, but I'll catch Catherine later on. I'll text
Okay.
her. But I do know
Yeah.
it's Catherine's mum, so it's no good going anywhere.
No,
Not if she's not
And I
on,
do
no.
know who I'm with this.
Yeah.
she might come back
okay.
before the end of the service, Jean.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I say, I'm not going on with it
Oh, okay.
because I know
Oh,
it's hers.
okay.
But
No
I
problem.
will bring this young gentleman because he's waiting as well. I've got a young gentleman what's coming on, and I do know that he's making reference to it. They did pass, bless him, in an accident. So I do know there's an
Oh.
accident to do with his passing. Because he's making reference to that. I don't know. I feel as though it would have been a car accident or something like that. But I do know there weren't one thing involved. I feel as though it was an accident and there were more involved. And he's making reference also that I don't know if he'd actually passed away instantly or if he passed on the way to the hospital. It was very quick. Well, somebody says they're not able to join.
Lorraine Sheldrick also says she's not able to join
But
in and get on.
she's on because her comments there.
Oh,
Yeah, so she must be on.
so you
Yeah, you
are
must
on,
be on,
Lorraine,
sweetheart.
because we can see your comments, Doc.
If you've clicked the link, then it might not let you on. It depends how you are, but the links for people who can take a message and then they can come on screen. So the link, yeah. Okay.
Ralph,
So I've got
Caroline
somebody who
Jane
can-
Go on.
take the gentleman in the accident, Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't very old. I know that as he's coming in. And I know that it all happened so sudden because, like I said, I do know that it would have passed within the accident or in the ambulance because that's what is making me feel. And I do know it wasn't car. I knew it were car. I knew there were another car involved. Because that wasn't what making me feel. I've got another person with him though, but I'm not saying the other person passed, but can you understand where somebody else got hurt within this accident, please? Because he's making reference to somebody else who got hurt within the accident. Can you understand that, darling? Because he's talking about this and he's also mentioning and he's also talking about the people he left behind. So I do know it must have left, thank you. He must have left either a girlfriend or a partner. It's because he's making reference to this. And he's saying, he ain't telling me how long he's been gone. Normally they'd give me an idea, but he's not. He's just making, I don't feel it were a motorbike. I think it was more of a car.
Yeah.
Keep listening in anyway, because that's what I get. Yes, you can understand this, sweetheart, that there was a partner left behind. And he also wants to say he's sorry. So I don't know if there was a disagreement prior to him going out. I don't know, but he's saying I'm sorry. So he's wanting to apologise for something, sweetheart, what was happening prior to him getting, oh bless him. He's saying, killed, but I don't like that word, to his passing, but he's on about this, and he's saying that, right, and like I said, I don't know how long he'd been passed, but he's coming in and he's saying people are still thinking it was yesterday. I don't know if the anniversary of him's coming up, but he's saying people are getting, right, thank you, just listening, darling. But it's as if it was yesterday that I don't know if something's fetched it all forward again. Right, that's okay then. But I don't know if something all of a sudden's just, we never forget, but something's fetched it to front of their head again, because he's mentioning that. So I don't know if it's coming up to a birthday of his or the anniversary, because this is what he's talking about. He's saying, but lately that somebody's been having a lot of tears. Thank you. And he's just trying to dry them tears up, because he's saying, come on, you know, we've got to go on. Because it's making me feel as though somebody keeps going over and over, and it's as if only. And he's saying, sorry, there's no if only, it happened and that was it. It's very difficult, Harry's talking, because it's as if he didn't want to drive like you've said, but somebody's still feeling that guilt. So I don't know if somebody's feeling the guilt for him going out and driving. I don't know, but that's what he's making reference to. I've got, oh God, he's talking about, must have had something to do with his throat. Can you understand where somebody's got some? Right. Can you understand where something happened to the throat, sweetheart? Because my throat's hurting. Oh, bless. But there's no guilt, darling. He doesn't want that. Because he's took me to my neck. So I don't know if there was something to do with the neck area, or somebody's got something wrong with the neck. Because he's just nearly strangled me, putting his hands around my neck. So I know there's something there. Can I just, all right, darling. Thank you. That's all I need. If you just say yes, no, I don't need anything else. It's for me. And he's also talking about, he had some bits in the car. What did you have in? He had some of the keys in the car in glove compartment. We've all got papers in car. We know that. But there was something, I don't know if it was a key ring or something he had with him in the car. I'm trying to see what it is.
Oh, blimey.
Right. He had something, he had key rings. Oh, no, I know there was something with my neck. But there was either a key ring, sweetheart, or, no, wait a minute, no. Can you understand where there was a birthday card? He's just given me a birthday card, and I don't know if he'd got one in the car. Because he's just had a key ring.
He's just put Christmas presents, cards and keys.
Right. I know there was something in the car, what he's trying to make reference to. That's brilliant. Thank you, because he's just trying to make reference to this, sweetheart. Can you understand Keith? A Keith? I don't know if I'm not saying it's his name, but I've just heard Keith mentioned, so I don't know if it's a friend or a neighbour, but I've heard Keith mentioned. Okay. He's just said I went with my best trousers on. Oh, right. That's great. Can you understand why he's talking about his best trousers, please? He's talking about his best trousers. His friend won't, yes, thank you. But it's just, what you done? He's done something to his best trousers. I don't know if he had his best trousers on when he went out, but he's talking about his best trousers. He's also mentioning, sweetheart, about a watch he had on, and I don't know if he had a ring, or you can understand the ring, because he's mentioning a ring as well. He says, I didn't have a lot of money, so that didn't matter. So he didn't carry a lot of money around with him. He says that didn't matter. And there was something to do with his phone as well. He's just made reference. Right. That's fine. And there was something to do with a phone, sweetheart. His phone. Something to do with a phone. Lovely. Because he's talked about that. He's talked about his phone. And what else? He had a funny tune. I don't know it. I don't know if he had a funny tune on his phone or there was something unusual with his phone because he's not telling me, and I can't hear it. Great. I just right. But there was. I know there was something to do with his phone. Nokia were all in all them years ago, though, weren't they?
Yeah, they
I just know
were.
there was something to do with his phone, sweetheart. Okay.
Oh,
But can
Crazy
you just-
Frog.
I couldn't get it. I just know there was something different. It didn't have a normal call on it or something. I know there was something different. Can I just say to you, darling, the ones who's having the guilt at the minute, I think, did you say it was his mom? Not to, because things happen. Things do happen and there's nothing anybody can do about it. You can be in the wrong place at the wrong time and there's nothing you can do, sweetheart. So there's no guilt. I've got to leave his love with you because he's a nice looking chap. I've got to say that. And he got a good sense of humour. But he's just said I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And so he's not telling me what happened. Just that I do know it was an accident and it was sudden. And he's just said something about his car. Had he only just got this car or he were thinking of swapping this car? He's just talking about a car. He'd either just got it or he was thinking of swapping it. There was something. 2 days before Christmas.
Oh, dear.
Oh, bless.
I was going to say December as well. But I'm just going to give you the either he just got this car or he was just talking about swapping it because he's mentioning that. I don't know if you've sensed this lad, well, he's a man, around you, darling, but he's saying he's coming close at the moment because of everything. All right, everything what's going on and things like that. And somebody's having some building work done. Right. But he's just mentioning he's been around. There's somebody having some work done to the property or a garage or something. He's talking about that as well. And I'm going to say, Nana, and pass on to our Tony or Irene. I say, thank you so much for letting me bring this gentleman through and to talk to you, sweetheart. Thank you.
Go on,
he was
Tony.
going to get another one, and Dad's having building work done. I haven't got much else because Jean just about covered everything that was coming through for me as well. I've got, if it's the same male energy, I've got this male energy and I've got this really wicked sense of humour because I work a lot with the energy of the person. And I have to say, he's got a really cracking sense of humour. He's lovely. I want to say that he's very much around and about the family. And he wants to talk about, sweetheart. I don't know if it's with you or with somebody else in the family that is really close, but he wants to say 2 to 2.5 years have been pretty rough. He didn't say pretty rough. He used
his own words.
He used a stronger phrase for it, but he basically means they've been pretty rough, and that all of the spirit family have been there and have been standing behind this person, shoring them up. And he's given me a really good work ethic as well. I do feel like he was a real grafter. He's not telling me what type of work, and I don't know if it was manual or office-based or whatever, but I know he would have really worked to earn his crust, he's just said.
Yeah, that's
I earned my crust. I really earned my crust. And all he wants to leave, as he's leaving me, sweetheart, all he wants me to do is to say, when you're there, raise a glass. Just raise a glass, and I'll be there with you. And that's all I've got, sweetheart. But lovely energy, a really lovely energy.
Nice chap. Can I just say about his shorts? I'm sorry. He's talked about his best trousers, but nice talking about shorts. So I don't know if he wore one for shorts and he wore shorts. I don't know, but quite nice. But I am going to leave with that because I think he'll stay all night if he could.
He will.
I don't know if he's been before, but he's there anyway.
Yeah. Irene, have you got anything?
I haven't got a lot, sweetheart, but somebody's been asking questions. I don't know who it is, but he is okay. He is with his spirit family, and he didn't cross over alone, because somebody has been asking questions, and also somebody's been saying prayers, and he's heard them. He's heard all the prayers. You know,
but occasionally.
But
sorry, I'm just answering to his shorts.
No, it's okay. And really, that's all I've got, sweetheart. He just wants you to know that, as Jean and Tony said, he comes round the family, he comes round you all. He's seen the tears, and he's saying, you know, come on, I've got to give you some sunflowers from him, sweetheart. You know, something nice and bright and that. So, and Dad. Oh, bless. Oh, my. You have had it rough, haven't you? Well, he's just saying things are going to start getting better, and they're all together, sweetheart. So there's no worries there. And he's his normal self. He hasn't changed at all. And that's all I've got for you, sweetheart. And I'm going to say good night and God bless.
I'm really sorry, Carolyn, but oh, gosh. When we were on about the shorts, he says that I should have worn them more because I had nice legs.
He just talked about his shorts.
He should have worn them more. He had nice legs. But anyway, there we are.
They were nice.
Yeah.
But he were down to earth. That's what I like. He were down to earth.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anybody got a link?
No, because I'm going to have to. This lad's still with me. I'm going to have to ask him to step back.
Oh.
Right.
I'm
okay.
He's a man into, but he's asking.
Right. Okay. I have got.
Apparently, he did have nice legs.
I can believe that.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Oh gosh. I've got Johnny Ray's Cry. I don't know why, it's just come into my head. He's a 50s singer, and he's just giving me this song, and it's what his most famous one, and it's just called Cry. But I've also got Roy Orbison's Crying Over at You. So somebody would understand where somebody's lost somebody and they've gone to spirit, or there's been a split in a relationship and one's going one way and one's going the other way because somebody is trying to take my wedding ring off. And when they use it and play with it, it's jewelry, but when they try and take it off, there's a split in a relationship somewhere. And this has just happened recently. I would say in the past, recently for me, it's the past 5 years. I've got a lady with me. And this lady passed with a cancer type condition. She's not very tall, but when she was here, she was the life and soul. Oh, she was one of yours, Tony. A really nice energy, bubbly, and you know, all this. You can take this, Karen. Thank you. And Tracy, you want to take your wedding ring off, right? Okay, let me see if I can sort it out. Right. Okay, I've got a lot of tears here, and whoever this lady is, she's saying it's okay for you to cry, but just, you know, slow it down a little bit because you're making yourself ill, if you would understand that. And also she's saying about a parting of the ways, because like I say, my wedding ring is she's trying to take my wedding ring off to say oh, bless you. The song Crying Over You by Roy Orbison, that means something. I don't know if this was
you've got a song, Irene.
Right. So we've got
Karen, Tracy and Gail Brown's back in. Right.
Okay. Let me see. Right. Can any of you take the song? And Cheryl's dad loved Roy Orbison. Right. Karen split with a partner last week. Right. Okay. So you can take the song, Karen. Right. And this lady, you would understand this lady being the life and soul of the party and really wanting to make everybody happy. And Gail, your divorce came through the other day. Okay. Ooh, I don't feel it's divorce, but just a second. Let me see if I can sort it out. This lady is she's just got a lovely energy. She's the life and soul of the party, and she wants to make everything right. Whichever one of you ladies this is for, this lady comes in visitation and you have felt this lady with you. It's like cobwebs either on your face, or you felt somebody touching you, or you felt a presence around you. And it's this lady trying to come in and trying to give you a hug, if you would understand that. Also, she's talking also about somebody being a joker in the family. Sounds like your nan, Karen. Right, okay. So come on then, sweetheart. She's got concerns around you, sweetheart, because she's saying that if you're not careful, you are going to make yourself ill. And Tracy, you almost fell through the shower when you, oh my God, when you saw her. Oh, bless you. Oh dear. What should they're only coming to make sure that you're okay, not for anything else at all, just to make sure that you're okay. And that's why these our spirit family come. They're coming to hold you up and to give you some support where they can. And Gail, your son plays the jokes, right? Okay. Right, come on then, sweetheart. Oh gosh, this really is old, right? Somebody likes to wear stockings and not tights. So, Tracy, you've been diagnosed this week with two different types. Oh,
we'll
bless
put you in
Tracy.
the book.
Absolutely, we will. Right, this whoever this is for, one of you ladies, one of you likes to wear stockings and not tights because the tights are uncomfortable. Oh, your mum likes to wear stockings. Okay, Karen, thank you. And they're very particular about the way they dress as well. Very smart when they're going out. They don't mind being, in the baggies and t-shirts at home, but when they go out, they like to be all smart and everything has to be coordinated. But they're just coming for for support. That's all, to give you some support and to let you know that they are around you and that they understand what you're going through. It will take time. Your mum probably comes to hold your hand anyway, sweetheart, because that's what they do. Because I've got somebody rubbing my hand.
Excuse me.
And just sort of trying to say everything's going to be all right. It'll just take time for you to get over this split or whatever it is. Mum would have a best friend even at the doctor's. Oh, bless her. And hair like to be done. This hair like to be done. And she was very proud of her jewellery. She had some beautiful jewellery as well, she's telling me. Okay. I haven't got much more. She just wants you to know that she's around you and she just wants to give you a great big hug, whichever one of you ladies it's for. I'm sorry I can't split it, but each one of you take what you can, and I'll see if Jean or Tony have got anything with this link. And I'm going to say good night and God bless.
I've got a lady connecting with me, and the lady that's connecting with me she's laughing because as she said it, I said to her in my head, yeah, my mum was like that. She would go to the hairdressers and have her hair done and it was all lacquered up.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be touched again until she went again and the hairdresser watched it. Because my mum used to have hers all backcombed and things. And then she used to use a knitting needle if she had an itch to go through and give it a scratch.
Yeah,
and it was
so
never touched again until she went to the... Because my dad said you could fall over and hit your head and... you'd never hurt yourself because
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Tracy says she did her hair every day. I have her ashes on a necklace around my neck.
They're all doing it
that's
now, aren't they?
lovely.
Yeah.
Doing that.
But Karen's saying yes. So yeah, she had her hair done by the hairdresser and it wasn't touched again until the next week, and she went. And where are we going now? Right. She, like Irene said, this lady is the life and soul. She's lovely. She's got a really funny energy, and she kept that right up until, well, she's saying I drew my last breath. So she had all of this fun, laughter and energy, and that stayed with her right up until she drew her last breath, bless her. She is coming around to say that I heard somebody say this the other day, and it really means a lot, but it's like she's got the heart and she's putting it back together and wrapping it up with sellotape to hold it back together. So she is talking about a broken heart, and she's saying it will heal. It'll just take time.
Yeah.
She's coming with, okay, what's that? She's coming in with, 17. So the 17th of a month must mean something, or the door number 17 or something around 17 must mean something. But she's also talking about a significant birthday. So there's somebody having a significant birthday. So it's either 18th or the 21st or one of those nice ones with the 01 that we don't talk about once we get past 40. So one of them, their birthdays. She's also talking to me about 3 rings. So I don't know if somebody had a wedding ring, engagement ring, and an eternity ring, or if somebody would have had 3 wedding rings. I've done it twice. I'm not doing it again. Your son is 13.
It's funny you said that, Tony, because I got somebody being married twice.
Well, I don't know, but I've got 3 rings.
Yeah, that's what I got.
She's just talking about the 3 rings.
Well, Gail says that it's not for her. All right, then. It's not broken, so Gail's out. Thank you, Gail.
At 60, Tracy.
Okay.
Says
bless.
She passed at 60.
I did see somebody say, Tracy Shawbain, she says, when she passed, she says, I'm going soon. She said, where? And she said, well, I'm dying.
Yeah.
She passed at 60.
And Tracy can understand the 3 rings. Okay, she was married twice.
I got twice when you said 3 rings.
Okay. But, okay. She's talking about heels because she's just put a really high pair of heels on me. So I don't know if she used to wear heels and then couldn't, or she wore heels right up until the end, but she's put really high heels on my feet.
That'll be the stiletto heels.
She's got really high heels. Okay, but she's going that way. She's right. What else are we talking about, sweetheart? All right. She is saying my nail polish is a little bit bright, so she wouldn't have worn it quite as bright as mine. But she's talking about okay, right, okay. I'm just letting her finish what she was trying to get through to me. Right. She's talking about somebody down here who's got to start looking after themselves a little bit better. It's like I get up on the morning and I just pull my hair back into a ponytail and just slap some joggies on and go. That's it. And she's just eating. Somebody's not eating right as well. I don't know if this is the same person, but she's saying we're picking and it'll be a bag of crisps as I'm walking around the house and stuff, and I'm not sitting down and having
a proper meal.
Proper meals. And somebody likes a lot of chocolate bars as well, because I can see wrappers all over this desk, like Twix wrappers and Snickers bars and dairy milk and stuff like this. So somebody's eating a little bit of rubbish. And I know there's times when all of us just want to sit and eat rubbish, but she's bringing that through.
Karen
Karen,
says
it
she
doesn't
has
feel-
health problems.
It's not like health problems. This is like I'm not looking after myself, and it's just like I just want to.
Just
I
put
can't
her
be
down,
bothered with like
Karen.
your daughter,
Tracy goes-
right? That's
Tracy goes days without food. Bless
right.
her.
Then fill
Well,
up on chocolate.
Then fill up on chocolate.
No, she's saying no. She's saying no. She's all right. Bless you. I've just got a nurse's belt. You know with the fancy buckles that they used to have.
Oh, the old nurses.
The old
Nursing
silver
ball.
ones.
Yeah.
My friend's got one.
Now, I don't know if somebody in the family was a nurse and had the nurse's buckle, or if somebody wants to go into nursing, but I've just seen a nursing belt and buckle and the old-fashioned paper type caps that they
Hats.
used to have
Yeah.
as well.
Going back with that, Tony.
I know.
Yeah, 50s.
So I don't know if that's saying somebody used to be a nurse. Your daughter's just graduated as a nurse. That's fine. That's fine. And you've been told to start and Debbie Spencer Evans, this was a
She was a
matron.
matron.
okay.
She would be with big buckle and that type of
No.
hat.
Mother-in-law was a nurse and she was a matron.
Right, okay. Was Debbie one of the
No,
people that
Debbie's
was
coming.
in from the beginning?
Debbie's coming
No.
later.
Right.
You've still
'Cause
got Karen and Tracy, definitely.
It was Karen and Tracy that were all the way through, wasn't it? And the other lady
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
she was out.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
okay.
right. And then Debbie's
Okay.
just come in at the end.
Oh, right, okay. Right. And she's talking to me about the month of August, and she's talking to me about December as well was big, not just for Christmas. There was something else that happened in December that she wants to talk about. And as she's leaving me, she's just shown me hyacinths. So I'll leave you with a pot of hyacinths, the two of you. And I'm really sorry I couldn't split it down any more than that. But
Well, mine's only very quick anyway, because I gave you that I got somebody had been married twice. That's
Yeah.
why you got the rings. I got that. But I'd also got really bad pains in my lungs. And that's why I had to juggle about, because it really uncomfortable. So whoever this were for, I can understand where the pain were in the lungs. So I don't know if it were like pneumonia or pleurisy or something like that, because I got some really bad pains in back, and I know it were my lungs. Oh, that's right. Thank you. She's just answered, Tony, about your
know.
dates. Oh, yeah, you can see quicker than me. I forget. Right, she passed. Well, I've got COPD, darling, so I know what it feels like. But this was really uncomfortable. And I've also, all right, sweetheart, I know Tony's given you them 2 days, but can I just say that February as well? I've got to give you February, and I've got to give you the 27th of a month. Someone's just planted or talking about doing an hanging basket. Irene's put her finger up. Somebody's talking about doing this because she's heard them. And all right, sweetheart. And also there's a new store. I'm not going to say, well, she said new beginning. There's something new going to come, okay, later on. I'm not saying how many months, but it's going to be this year. There's something new going to start. Her birthday was in February.
Yeah.
Right. Can you understand the 27th, darling? Because she keeps circling 27th. So I don't know if it's a birthday, it could be an hospital appointment, something like that. I don't know. But she's talking about that. 27th, right. And she's just said somebody's started thinking about getting the Christmas presents already. So somebody clicks, Catherine, we're finishing now. I'll have to ring you. Catherine's just jumped back on.
Oh, bless her.
Somebody's already started thinking about collecting, buying the Christmas presents. They start early. So she's making reference to that. Okay, because she's laughing. But it's something they do all the time. They start early because they're getting them all in, she's saying. So I'm going to leave you, love, with that, darling. And she's just saying, go and have a cuppa. I'm going to have a cuppa. So somebody must be talking about going and having a drink. Not alcohol or drink of tea. And I'm going to leave with that and say, night and God bless.
Amanda Hurst. That's what I was trying to do. Amanda was telling me she couldn't comment. And she sent me a photograph, so I was trying to sort her out.
Oh, I will
That's
do
fine,
my
Amanda.
Christmas
You've got there
presents
in the
just in
end.
case I'm not here.
Oh, bless you.
Tracy.
Of course you'll be here, Tracy.
Think positive, though.
Yes, think positive.
Think positive. I can honestly say I've had it twice now, haven't I, Tony?
Yeah.
Yes,
and
you have.
I'm still here, and I've gone through it twice, all treatment, and I'm still here. And your mum
just had my mum's. Oh gosh, she's been
3
coming
years
up 5
ago.
years.
Is it 5 years? Oh yeah, she's just stopped a tablet, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So please think positive, love. Don't
work
at it. Be positive. I was positive, and I'm still here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're not medical, and we don't predict or diagnose.
Absolutely not.
No, that's all I can say is be positive. Be strong. Be positive.
Think positive, and
I'm
positive
not so
mental
sure.
attitude. Positive.
We're going to send you healing in abundance.
We are.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, we are.
Okay, it's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's been really good.
It's been lovely.
Really good fun.
Yeah.
We will be back on Sunday. And I'm debating about Monday. I don't know whether to alternate or what to do with Mondays and Thursdays, because I can't fit 4 in with other stuff I've got going on.
Well, you did say you was going to alternate, Tony.
Yeah.
So this next week should be Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
so
Thursday afternoon.
Wednesday evening there will be Bridlington's service. Then Thursday will be Littleport's. Thursday afternoon we'll be on. Then Friday we'll be back again. But Divine
1
service.
1 o'clock hours into Thursday. Hours at 1 o'clock on Thursdays.
It is. It's 1 o'clock Thursdays.
And 6:30 on Sunday.
Yes, 6:30 on Sunday. The post's already gone out, so you can set reminders for that. And
oh, Pam, I'm sorry, but I know we don't like it either. But unfortunately, we can't sit here all night. Otherwise, we would be tired. And June and Tony want their cup of tea, and I've got my cup of flavoured water. So
I've got my tea. Michael made me a cup of tea in my cup, and it's still hot. It's lovely.
It's only 48 hours to Sunday, sweetheart. So we'll see you on Sunday.
And it's Easter Sunday as well, so I'll be full Easter egg on Sunday.
So happy Easter, everybody. Have a good one. Have a safe one.
It'll be 6:30 on Sunday, Suzanne. 6:30 on Sunday. And you got on for the end. Bless you.
Have a lovely weekend, everybody, but please be careful and be safe.
Yes.
You can watch it on feedback, sweetheart. You can watch it through on catch up.
You can. Could we close the service, please, ladies?
Yes, I will. I'll say the prayer. Thank you. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord and Divine Father, thank you once again for a wonderful evening with our lovely guides, our families, our friends, and all our spirit families. We thank you for the time that we can spend doing this for our wonderful congregation, and we thank them for supporting us. Could we please send healing out where it's needed? You know where it's needed most, Lord. And could we send also healing to our animal kingdom and our wonderful Mother Earth? To all those on beds of sickness, please send the healing angels for them. And we thank you for all the many blessings that you give us each day. Amen.
Amen.
Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen.
Good night. God bless everybody.
Night, everyone.
We'll see you soon.
Night.
Stay safe.
Good night. God bless.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Don't eat too many Easter eggs.